So today's look is going to be very natural and perfect for any interview, job that doesn't require a lot of makeup, school, event, or just a day where you don't want to be wearing that heavy face of makeup and you still don't want to be barefaced. I am moisturized. I am currently wearing the Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizing lotion. And I'm going to go in with this little sample that I have of the Too Faced Poreless Primer. I do actually have an event today going on, so I normally like to take a brush like this, so I'm just going to dip in there. Normally it's just a squishable container, so I'm also going to apply it onto my nose because I really need it to be very smooth for this look. With these two fingers, I'm just going to blend everything in, and these are the best fingers to blend products in because they are very sensitive as well, and they're not as, you know, firm as the other. I'm gonna let that sit while I do my brows. For brows, I'm going to go in with the Dip Brow Pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Chocolate. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to go in with this Benefit Cosmetics brush. I really like this brush because it's very precise. So what I like to do first is obviously brush my brows out. So I'm going to poke my brush in there. And then onto the sides, I'm just going to take off the excess just so I'm not putting extra product on my face. And I like to draw a line just so I know what area not to go past. And I'm just going to brush up just to drop in some hairs. I like to do my brows first because that way you have room for mistakes. Light strokes on here, and we're gonna brush it out. Okay, so I went ahead and did my brow on this side, and I even filled it in. So what I'm gonna use is this Gimme Brow from Benefit Cosmetics. It's right over here, in the shade 5. Take that same eyebrow brush and I'm just going to blend it in so that my brows look a little more natural. I'm going to show you guys what products I used to shape my brow like this. So what I used is a Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium, and I used a MAC 195. I like to just dip in just a little, just so I have a very little product on my brush so that I can just outline it. Now I'm done with that, and we're going to go ahead and start with the eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow primer, I don't like to use primer. I prefer to use concealer because I feel like it adds more pigmentation to the look. So we're going to go back in with that same concealer, and we're just going to apply very little. And I also like to bring it out to the middle, like right here, because of the discoloration. Today to get that very natural look is actually the Morphe 3502 palette. So this is what the palette looks like for those of you that don't know. It is a very beautiful palette. I love it. So we're going to go and dip into Universal, which is the shade right here. I'm going to go in with a BH Cosmetics 141 brush to that shade. Tap the X. I'm just going to dab it and kind of swivel it onto my eye. I am now gonna go in with this just kind of like fluffy brush. I'm gonna go in with the shade Orb, which is this shade right here. I'm just gonna dip in a little bit, not too much, and I'm just going to put that into my crease. I'm just going to use circular motions to apply the shade. So we're going to go in with Flex, which is the shade right here, and we're just going to take it in with a Japanesque brush in the, this is the 232 brush, and this is more for like creases, which I think is perfect for this look right now. And I want a little more control over this shadow, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it kind of like a pencil. With a BH Cosmetics 139, which is this fluffy brush, I'm just going to go in and blend it. And we're going to go in with that first brush that we used for the eyeshadow to just kind of blend it into the skin. I'm going to take this flat top brush and I'm going to dip into the Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm going to go in with Primavera, which is this shade right here. Just going to tap in a little. I'm just going to put it into the inner corner just to give the eye a little bit of a glow. And then on the brow bone, just so it can add a little bit like a natural glow to the look. And then with that first brush again, we're gonna blend it in. You can add a little bit of eyeliner. And I'm not gonna go too dramatic on the eyeliner, but I'm gonna use the Sex Kitten. Next we're going to go in and curl our lashes. And we're going to go in with the Real Lash from Benefit Cosmetics. I'm just going to do a little coat on because I already had mascara on, but not too much. Okay, just to brighten up my eye, I'm going to do some LA Girl in the shade Whiten. So this is the eyeliner right here. Go in. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the other eye off camera, so yeah, I'll be right back. I went ahead and did my other eye and my eyeliner, and I also did my bottom lashes very little, and I also, did my eyeliner. So we're now gonna start on the face. So for the face as well, I like to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I like to do it before and after just to give it a more kind of like a awake look. The brush I like to use to blend out this whole area is the BH Cosmetics 138, and it's this brush right here. We're going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Soft Beige. I really like the applicator. To blend all of it in is going to be this Tarte brush, and I'm just going to tap on my face. Okay, and I'm going to go in again with that concealer and I'm going to apply it to the areas where I didn't apply it. Okay, and I'm just going to tap it in again. And now I'm going to set it with a beauty blender and Airspun powder, translucent powder. To bake, I prefer a dry beauty blender, but it's what you prefer. While we are baking, what I'm going to go in with is bronzing up the face. So I'm going to go in with the Lorac Pro Contour. And first, I use 3 shades. So I'm first going to go in with deep contour just to deepen up my cheekbones, like right here. And I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics 137 brush. I'm going to use the very tip. This is not going to leave like the area of my hairline. And then I'm just going to blend that in by brushing it upwards. The medium contour. And what I'm going to use is this big fluffy brush from Tarte. And I'm just going to dip it in. And do that nice kind of bronze face. Onto my neck and my jawline, and next on my forehead. And then to kind of give my nose a little bit of a slimmer size, I'm going to go in with a light contour and I'm just going to use this fluffy brush to tap it. And I'm not gonna go all the way up. Okay, and while we're still waiting for that to bake, we're gonna go in again with that shade of, in Modern Renaissance, the Primavera shade. We're gonna apply it to the inner corner. Just to give our eyes a little bit more of a pop. What is left on our brushes just to go in under. And then we're just going to brush it all off with this fluffy brush, and I'm using the BH Cosmetics 133 brush. Next we're going to go in with the BH Cosmetics 134 brush. And we're going to use the blush kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the Radiant. We're going to go in with Terrace, which is the shade right here, and we're just going to dip in. And then the fluffy brush, we're just going to use it to kind of blend it into the skin. Okay, and we're going to brush that off. To add a glow, we're going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sugar to add just a little bit more of a subtle highlight, and this is the 140 brush. So to use Butterscotch. We're going to set all of that with the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. For lips, since I want to be a little bit more subtle on my look, I'm going to go ahead and use the Marimekko Clinique Lip Gloss in the shade Tender Heart. And there we go. That's the look for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair now.